Hello everyone, Cliff here in the shed. This is a bit of a shed and a bit of a golfy one. I want to, as the title photos hopefully should indicate, I want to make a tool to help me get the golf grips off golf clubs. Now, I've re-gripped golf clubs quite a few times in my time, but I've always cut the old golf clubs, the old grips off. Now, I would like to try and do it and save the grips, because the ones I want to do at the moment have got pretty good grips on them. So I'm going to try and make a golf club grip remover. And I've got these are old clock gong rods that I've been hanging on to for God knows how long. So my plan is to make it out of a couple of these. We'll put together, I want to bend an end round on one of them, put them together like that, and bend them, put an handle on them and see if it works. 3D printer's working, printing a little T-handle for it. So first thing I've got to do, I've cleaned one up. I'm just going to find another one that's about the right length, clean that up and then bend the end. So I'll get that set up in the vise, clean these up, set it up in the vise and see how I get on with that. First bit done. Now I've got the two of them joined. I've got one of them joined up to the one I've just bent. I'm going to just try and fill a puddle up in there with a little TIG welder, just to hold it all together, and then I'm going to put a couple of bends in the other end. But this is just to make. I'm going to do a bit of work on that with a grinder and that to make a little bit of a spade end for it. But first of all, I'm going to try. Just lost the battery out of my helmet. So I'm just going to try and fill this up basically for about inch and a half down the bottom. Certainly filled it up. Might have filled it up a bit too well. Let's see if I can get some filler in there. Turn it down a little bit, I think. Sure do get hot. There goes the batteries again. I like this little helmet, but the battery thing is a pain in the arse. Right, I'll let that cool down, do a bit of work on it with a file and on the grinder. Just want to bend the kink in it now for where the handle's going on it. Should do it. Let that cool down now. Alright, so I don't know if you'll be able to see the end, whether it'll focus on it or not. But I'll ground that off and run it on the old Wastone wheel so it's not sharp, because I don't want it ripping the grips up. And it's long enough to get right down a grip. Just wait for the handle to print now. Stick it on there and see if it works. So here's the two parts of the 3D printed handle. They're just mirrored, two mirrored bits. Did have a bit of slip while this was printing, so it's going to need quite a bit of sanding. So I've got two nuts in each side and two screws. I've just got to push some nuts in and just make sure it screws up all right. Right, they line up all right. So my plan is nip these off a bit, bend one that way, heat them up, stick them on there so they melt into the plastic, stick the handle on there, screw it together. There you go, that's melted into there. Now just bolt it up. You should be ready to go. Right, I'll give the handle a bit of a sanding. Now there it is with the handle sanded a bit. Now it's not scratching my fingers. Next thing to do is give it a go, see if it works. Don't see how it can not work, but you never know. I'll tidy up and see if I can regrip the club. Right, I'm going to give this a go then. I've got my tool. I've got my little rubber clamp in my vise for when I try and actually get the grip off. I've got my loosening agent, namely white spirit. Pour some of that in the cap. I've got a syringe. I'm going to try and syringe some down there before I start. And something I am going to try and do, which I've never done before because I've never tried to get grips off before. So I'm going to try and use some air. Don't know, I haven't really got a little nozzle small enough to go in the end of the clubs, but I'm hoping I'll be able to hold it on there enough. I know it can be done because I've seen it done on YouTube. Where else? I think anything came in there. I guess it did. Right. Would you Adam and Eve it? Bloody rubber's come off of me syringe. That's out the window then. Right, I'll just try and fold it back a bit. Right, I'm going to have to go and get something to squirt some juice in it. Alright, I've just gone and got a little bottle to try and get some juice in there. Bloody glass is caught around the golf club. Well, it's certainly getting down to the end alright. I can get right around the grip. I'm guessing it's done it. I'll squirt some more jolt in there. Probably don't need to do this, but I'm going to give it one more quick go all the way around it. Stick it in the clamp. Right, I'm going to see if this air thing works. Put my bins on in this case, we never know. Hey! Oh, that worked really well. And there it is. Perfectly alright grip. Right, well that's it. The squangler works. Well that's me. I've got to clean this off now and regrip all these. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. I don't think anyone wants to watch me regrip them. There's plenty of YouTubes on sticking a grip on. Right, bye for now. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers and it's taken a very long time. Bye for now. Oh, I'll just stick this on the end for anyone who is interested in watching the actual regripping. Just clean all the old crap off with a bit of wire worn, bit of white spirit. Line my club up, make sure make sure I know where the face of the club is to where I want to put the grip. What I always do, because I have a tendency sometimes to overdo it, squeezing them on, I'll put the grip right flush with the end and just put a little magic marker mark, just so I know I mustn't go beyond that point. And then put some double-sided tape on, obviously short of that magic marker mark. Now I just put it on straight. Other people wrap it round like a spiral. Now I just push it round till it's nearly all the way around, but not quite all the way around. And then get the backing off the tape. And just fold that round. You're always getting over that down the bottom there because it's thinner. And then just fold over the end. And tuck it in. Next thing I do is get a bit of white spirit, put your finger over the end of course. Pour it in the grip. What this catchment tray here is for, I don't know whether the pack camera will pick that up. Give it a good shake up, get it all around the grip, then let it out all over the tape. Make sure it's all covered all right over the tape. Line the grip up with however you're putting it on and slide it on. Do any adjustment you've got to do. It's looking good. Just knock the first club I re-grip down now. There they go. Take it out of the grip. Bit of pressure on the floor just to make sure it's home. Put it up to rest and dry. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It would help me out a lot, even if you don't like the videos. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.